Anthony from Learning to Play the Guitar. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the Something for Kate song, Monsters. For the Something for Kate song, Monsters, the first thing to take note of is we have a capo at fret 1. It's in standard tuning, but we just have a capo at fret 1 to allow for some of the open strings to ring out, particularly in the intro. So the intro is two chords. The first chord is a C with the G in the bass, which is from the capo using the idea of tab 3, 3, 5. The second chord he slides to is an E minor. I'm calling it E minor 9, which is 0, 2, 4, 0 with an open G string down the bottom. So we have the CG thing. It's like a sort of a power chord with an extra bass note to this very dark E minor sound. And so with the strumming here, we have, it starts after beat 3, up, down, and as we hit that down, we slide to the second chord, so the first finger drops the string and we stand upright to have the open G string for the E minor. And we're going to go up, down, and as we hit that down, we slide back to the CG thing, giving this first finger up to hit 2 strings. So it's a little bit fiddly to get it really smooth. But in flow, it sounds like this. Up, down, 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 up.
I was hanging upside down from the overpass, waiting to discover something about the world. I couldn't get with the program and I couldn't listen to them. It was like trying to think in reverse. And I don't want to slide into anything, and I don't want to die in captivity. But these monsters follow me around, hunting me down, try to wipe me out.
So the verse starts with the same chord shape as from the intro, which is the CG thing, the 3, 3, 5. And then he just slides the shape around all the way up to fret 7 from the capo, which is here in between the dots, 7, 7, 9, which is an E5 B thing I'm calling that, down to fret 5 from the capo, 5, 5, 7, so same shape. And then we have this little addition of this number 6 note here, which I'm calling it a B flat from the capo, so we've got 6, 5, 7, and I'm going to stretch the next little chord, this finger one further over, 7, 5, 7. And then after that, back to the 3, 3, 5, up to now to the 5, 5, 7, the D5A, up to fret 7 for the E5B, and then we're going to do the same little finger trick we did before down on the B flat area, and I'm going to call this the C spot at 8, 7, 9, C sharp to 9, 7, 9, and then that repeats. So I'll do the whole rhythm slowly. It has this whole up, down, up sliding thing going on, except for when we get to those little jazzy interlude chords, which we'll talk about in 2 seconds. Up, sliding, up, slide, up, down, up. Now we're going to add this finger in, down, up, moving from B flat to the B as I've labelled it. Then we go back to the second half, back to where we started. Up, down, up, 2 frets up, down, up, 2 more frets, up, down, up. And now the extra finger for the jazz C thing, down, up, C sharp. So I'll do it one more time, and that just repeats 3.5 of those if you like in a verse. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, extra fingers, back to the start. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, extra finger. That's one way of thinking of it. And so to get out of that to go to the chorus, the last one would go from here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, extra finger, up, down, up, down, up, and then you're into the chorus.
Try to wipe me out. Yeah.
the chorus, we have 3 chords, variations of A, G, and F. So A add 2, which is an A major chord with a B note in it. So basically, we're using the A bar chord shape, which would normally be at fret 5. But instead of barring all the way across my first finger, I'm going to lift off to allow these 2 strings to be open underneath, so that 2 open B and G. So I've got a big hole here. That's only pressurizing the top string, the 6th string there. So we've got this nice chimey open sounding A, and the other 2 chords are the same idea. G, take it down to 3rd fret from the capo, I'm going to call that a G6. G with the B and an E note in there. The G6, sorry, the E is the 6th note. We go to fret 1. Same shape, very exotic sounding F major 7 sharp 11, which is again F with this finger just here, not barring like we would normally for a bar chord. And so then there's some strumming and sliding in this section as well. Lots of sliding between chords in this song. So the chorus rhythm, nice and slow. And we're sort of emphasizing here in the tab bass notes and treble notes. It doesn't have to be really precise, but it's just trying to give you that sort of sound of bass and the chimey open strings as we go along. So here we go. Down, down, up, down, and I slide to the G. And now I'm in the second bar, down, down, up, down, sliding to the F. Last bar here is down, down, up, down. And I'm sliding back to the G as a little step back to the A. So I'll do that again. So there's 3 of those. The 4th one, when it gets to the F, it just stays on the F with this little strumming pattern to finish the chorus. Down, down, up, down, up. That hangs out in space. One of those little things. You would have heard that in lots of other songs, that strumming pattern. So in the bridge of the song, that's based around 3 chords of F, C, and G. But there is a little lick going on with the F chord. I think there's a couple of guitars on the track, one just hitting the chords. It's another one playing these licks, these 6th licks, where the notes are 6th interval apart over the F chord. So the little lick over the F chord and the strumming for the C and the G. Here's the F little pattern. We've got a fret 5 and 5 from the capo. I'll use fingers 2 and 3 here on the G and the E strings, or strings 1 and 3. Here we go. Down, down, up, and I move to frets 3 and 4, down, up, and then slide down to frets 1 and 2, down, up, down, and I'll slide back to the 3, 4. And so note here that I'm also muting the B string by leaning over on the 2nd finger, so he's muting the neighbour string. And I'm obviously not plucking that D string if I can help it, to make it nice and clear. So let's do that again. 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, slide. Cool. Then we've got C, which is fairly simple. Down, down, up, and then G on the offbeat. Up, down, up. So there's 3 of these little patterns. So just in context, 3 and down, down, up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. After 3 of those, we have 3 bars of F. It's fairly straightforward strumming. There's a little 1.5 beat note at the start of it. 3, 4, down, up, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then that takes you back to the chorus, which they jam out to the end. So there's 2 little licks as well that I picked up out of the track here beyond just these sort of strumming of chords. So the first one is this little fill at the end of the first chorus. The very last time he goes to A, and then there's a jump to the G chord. Just as we go to the G chord, there's this little lick which carries over the G and the F chord at the end of the first chorus, which I'll have the tape here, of course. 3, 4. a nice little chimey bit there. This little pattern reappears at the end of the second chorus going into the bridge with a little bit of extra stuff added on the end of it, leading into the bridge double 5 sort of lick. So this one, similar but just longer. So 3, 4. So that's all the parts of this song. Hope you have fun learning it. Subscribe to the Learning to Play the Guitar YouTube channel for more lessons. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video. You can also check out my books and more lessons at my website learningtoplaytheguitar.net. Thanks for watching and keep practicing.